last week, gravely concerned.
With their core nonpartisan principle, no permanent friends, no permanent enemies, just permanent interest.
Shirley's with me today.
California Congresswoman Barbara Lee still has Shirley Chisholm's pearls. She worked on her 1972 presidential campaign and later as chief of staff for Ron Dellums, learning firsthand from two of the caucus's original members.
That's how I got involved in politics. It was just quite a remarkable moment for me as a young Black woman raising two kids as a single mom to see how the Congressional Black Caucus and its founders really did step out there and fight for the African-American community.
Historically, a Democratic power center, CBC members were the first to draft legislation to make Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday a national holiday.
We will act.
The caucus was also at the forefront pushing for sanctions against South Africa's apartheid government.
It was the first time a Reagan veto of a major piece of legislation has been overridden,
earning the caucus a reputation as the conscience of the Congress.
That was a big moment in the CBC's history because it began to influence foreign policy and showed how we could be finally on the right side of history.
More recently, the CBC led the effort to pass police reform through the House in honor of George Floyd.
The Justice and Policing Act is a bill for human rights.
It is an incredible time to be serving in Congress in the midst of a national reckoning on racial injustice.
Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley says the CBC allows newer members like her to learn from mentors like Lee.
The power and impact of this representation is not just in that it plants the seeds of aspiration, but how it shows up in our policies. You know, we have SNAP today because Shirley Chisholm made it so.